Super Bowl weekend has come and gone, but for some folks, that weekend is still living on. And no, I'm not talking about the nightmares of Seattle Seahawks fans. I'm talking about ex-NFL Pro Bowler Warren Sapp. Welcome to Everyday Law. I'm your host, Corlendos, and this is the show that explains the legal side of the stuff you're already talking about, so you can sound smarter when you argue with your friends. On my first day of law school, my only question was, when are we going to talk about the OJ case? Well, after 3 years of law school and reading tons of boring Supreme Court decisions, we never got around to OJ. And it left me wondering, when are we going to talk about everyday law? I mean, I wanted to know, am I really responsible if someone slips and falls in my house? And can my boss really monitor what I do on my work computer? And who in the world gets all those kids if Brad and Angelina split up, right? Well, if you're anything like me, you're in the right place. Now, the day after the Super Bowl, Warren Sapp was booked by Phoenix police for soliciting a prostitute, among other things. So some of my friends have asked me, what exactly constitutes soliciting a prostitute? Well, first of all, I've got to get some new friends, because when you're inquiring into how to walk the line between hitting on a girl and soliciting a prostitute, you're already in trouble. But before we throw stones at Sapp, you may be surprised at how vague the law can be in this area. Now, it probably won't surprise you that solicitation involves paying, agreeing to pay, or offering to pay another to engage in sexual conduct. But to be guilty of the crime of solicitation, you don't have to make an express verbal offer of sex, nor is solicitation limited to requests specifying price and service. So my advice to you is be careful this Valentine's Day and make sure you read those little candy hearts carefully before you give them to your office crush. Now, thankfully for Warren Sapp, in Arizona, his offense is likely to be considered a misdemeanor, for which he'll likely do no more than 30 days. But the most disappointing thing about Sapp's story is this incident caused him to lose his job as a commentator with the NFL Network. And to think, J-Lo said love don't cost a thing. Well, that's it for today, but I'd love to hear what you think about all this. So hit me up on Twitter @Corlendos with all of your comments, and let me know if you have a question that you'd like for me to address right here on Everyday Law.